Hi everyone, it's Shannon again. Today I'm going to do a review of the AVON Blooming Pout lip gloss that I showed you guys in my very first haul video. And I've been wearing this for a while, and I do have it on right now. Let me get close so you guys can see. Which you can't really see, but that's okay. Okay, so I've been wearing it for a while, and I actually really like it. It sells for $6, obviously, from Avon. So you can get it at yoravon.com, or you can buy it from, I encourage you to find a representative and buy it from your representative. Or you can always order from me online if you'd like to. I do have a link to my webpage in all of my videos, so if you ever have a question about one of the Avon or Mark products, I'm happy to help you with that. But anyway, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to actually review the product. So, the product sells for $6, although they hardly ever sell at full price, so expect to find it on sale most of the time. And the thing about this product is that, according to the website, it adjusts to your skin's chemistry to enhance your natural lip color, goes on clear, blossoms into your very own rosy, glossy color. Also visibly plumps lips. Okay, so the first thing I can tell you about it is the smell is really nice. It's kind of just a minty smell. It's refreshing. Not really peppermint, not really. It smells like actual mint, like an actual mint leaf. It doesn't smell like peppermint, and it doesn't smell like spearmint. It's kind of the true scent. So I really like that. As far as the color change goes, it does change color. It comes out of the tube clear, and within just a few minutes it changes to a pink color. And one thing I noticed is that when I've swatched it on my hand before, and when I swatched it on my hand, which you can see in the haul video if you like to, the chemistry, whatever it mixes with, on my hand turned it into a nice kind of rosy light pink color. But on my lips, when I actually wear it on my lips, it actually turns to the same, kind of the same shade of my lip color, but just a little bit darker. So I did notice a difference between my hand and my lips. Why that is, I don't know. If that would be the same for everybody, I don't know. But I kind of was impressed by the fact that it had a different tone depending on where I applied it. When you put it on, like I said, it goes on clear. It does tingle when you put it on. Although it doesn't burn. I've used plumping lip glosses before that kind of burnt, and you're kind of like, oh my gosh, take this off right now. It's not that bad. And there's actually a few times that I put it on where I didn't notice it at all. So I think if you have a sensitivity to products that tend to maybe cause tingling, this would be a better pick for you, because it's really not that harsh. And what happens is when you initially put it on, it's a little more of a tingle, and then it kind of turns just to kind of an icy cool feeling. It sort of reminds me of a lot of gum flavors, you know, that spearmint ice or peppermint ice, or, you know, anything with the name ice in the flavor. It kind of has that cold sensation. And I feel like this is the same thing. So I hope I'm describing this well enough that you can understand what I'm trying to say, but it's less of a tingle or a burn and more of just that icy cool feeling, where it just feels like your lips are cold. As far as plumping goes, this product does plump. As a matter of fact, you know, I do have some lines and wrinkles in my lips. I mean, I'm 35 years old, so I've earned them. And this Visibly, when I first started using it, I really had kind of forgot that it was supposed to be a plumping product, and I really didn't think about it. But it just happened that morning when I was putting on my makeup, I was noticing that my lips were kind of wrinkly and sort of dry that day. So anyway, I put this on just like you would and really wasn't even thinking about that. And then I happened to be driving in my car and I happened to look up and I noticed my lips in the rearview mirror and they were actually quite smooth. And so I realized, well, they were plumped. They had plumped up because I put on my plumping lip gloss, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm wearing my plumping lip gloss, and wow, it really does actually plump. Now, I will say that the plumping wears off in about the same amount of time frame as the tingling or the cooling sensation wears off, which I would say probably is a good hour, at least, which is longer than any of the other plumping lip gloss products that I've used. They tend to burn or tingle, you know, for 10 or 15 minutes, and that, you know, and then it's gone. And if they plumped at all, if you even notice that they plumped, which this is the first time I've actually noticed a product actually did plump my lips. But anyway, if they did plump your lips, usually by the time that tingling sensation is gone, the plumping properties are gone as well. So this actually, as far as the plumping, lasts pretty long, and actually I've had this on since, I mean, it's 10:49 a.m. and I've had this on since probably at least 8 o'clock, and my lips are actually still pretty plump, so that's pretty impressive. And the color is still there, so that's nice. The other thing I like about it is it's really got a nice consistency to it. It's not sticky at all. It actually feels nice the way that your lips feel when you used a good chapstick or Carmex or something that you like to use to keep your lips moisturized. That's how this feels to me. So it keeps a good consistency. I know that I'm wearing it. It's lasted usually at least about 4 to 6 hours. I've even eaten it. I've even had it on, you know, at times when I've had something to eat or to drink, even from a glass, and it did survive through the eating. So it's got a pretty decent staying power, and I feel like it moisturizes pretty well too. So when I wear this, I don't have to use a chapstick, and I always carry a chapstick in my pocket. Even if I use lipsticks or other lip glosses, I will apply chapstick either before or with a lipstick after sometimes. And I've not been using it because I've been using this. So I'm actually giving this product an A+, and you guys know that even though I am a representative, I do sell cosmetics. You guys have heard me before tell you about products that I sell that I'm not a huge fan of. So you know that I'm going to tell you the truth if I like something or I don't like it. Because I feel like by admitting flaws in a product, it gives the company opportunity to improve it. It doesn't mean that it's a bad product and that it needs to be taken off the market. It just is my opinion, and it gives opportunity to improve upon it. So I'm always going to tell the truth about a product, and I actually like this one very much. So if you're interested in a plumping lip gloss, I would say go for it. I have not worn it with lipstick, so I don't know how the color works if you're trying to pair it with a lipstick or another kind of lip gloss. I've only worn it by itself, so keep that in mind. I don't know that I would recommend it. It's not really intended to be mixed with another color. It has a hint of color itself, so if you're intending to do that, I don't really know how that would work for you, but I think it's worth a shot. I would say give it a shot. I think you will like it, especially if you're looking for plumping, and if you're looking for just a hint of color, and it's just a fun product. So I think it's good even for young girls who just want, I think the fact that it changes color is just very fun. So, you know, if you've got a preteen, give it a try. And that's all for today, so please subscribe and rate and comment, and have a good day, guys. Bye.